Hi, Aries. This reading is for Aries. I don't know where it is in your chart, so if you can pull up your chart and see where Aries is, this reading is going to be relevant for that area of your chart. I'm not going to explain everything, every card, so use your common sense and do not try to fit that shoe, Cinderella, if the shoe doesn't fit. Before we get started, I'm going to ask you to please like the video. And if you're watching this after the live stream, please leave a comment in the description box or below the description box so that YouTube promotes this channel so we can get it to more people's sight and ears and hearts. Okay? Thank you very much. It's the least you can do while watching the videos that I'm spending time from my life bringing to you with God. The least you can do is click a button that says thumbs up. Lady of the Lotus Born. Yeshetsogyal, embodiment of the deepest bliss. Embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. Aries, you exist. Aries, you exist. Your body is your bliss. So you know that saying, follow your bliss. Your body is your bliss. You can't feel that bliss without the chemical and hormonal and neurological effects of your body. Because if you don't have a body, then the bliss you feel is just an idea. Because consciousness has no nerves or blood vessels. It has no sensation. Consciousness simply is, and it knows, and it is. In order to follow your bliss, your body must be present, being embodied, incarnated, being on earth is where you get your bliss. So those of you who are constantly saying, I want to leave here, I don't want to be on earth anymore, I want to go home, I want to go back to heaven, I want to go do this or that, then why did you come here? I transform pain and suffering into a greater capacity to love. If there's pain and suffering in your body and you're not transforming it, then your body must feel pretty crappy, doesn't it? This feels so simple. I don't even want to get into this too much. It's just somebody being unhappy with their body. And they want validation from someone else. What you're not seeing, though, is that your body is the key to your bliss. The transformation of your thoughts and your pain is the key to your prosperity. And the wisdom you carry and will gain from those experiences is the legacy of love you'll leave behind for the future children who will benefit from the suffering you experienced and the bliss you experienced and how much you accepted your body for what it is instead of trying to change it into something it isn't. You know who you are, and your body is your key to bliss. It doesn't matter if you're male, female, transgender, or a goat. For those of you judging other people's bodies, you're just giving them energy to be even more beautiful. The Queen of Wands. Aries, you are so beautiful and creative and kind and generous and talented and gifted and fiery and passionate and wise, and the potential to have generations after you follow in your footsteps and the path you paved that cleared the way for people to experience life with less suffering. Why can't you see that? Five of Swords. Because you have not allowed the pain and suffering to be transformed into love. And Adwana, the High Priestess. I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. Do you think kings and queens, empires and emperors and empresses sat there complaining about their bodily features? Dominion, Princess of Wands in reverse, Prince of Wands in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse. There's absolutely no movement in your life, no creativity, no spark of love or bliss or anything. Why? Why? Aries. There are some of you who are married. There are some of you who are single. There are some of you who have children. There are some of you who do not have children. There are some of you whose children are completely batshit, and there's some of you whose children are so wise and intelligent that you can't tell. There's others of you who have more than one relationship partner, and there's those of you who have none. There are some of you who are absolutely isolated 24/7, and the only thing you have is your imagination. And there are others of you who wish you could be isolated 24/7 because you're exhausted of dealing with all the people in your life. So how am I supposed to give you advice on this when it encompasses the entire spectrum? But the key of it all seems to be whomever is watching this video is hiding within themselves the Lady of Hermits. They're hiding within themselves how do I put this politely? A deep self-hatred. When you hold on to a deep self-hatred like that, people can see it. They can feel it. And then they think that you would hate them instead, or that you hate them instead, because some people are empathic and others aren't. Aries, this is not nice at all. Give me a second. I need to unravel this a little bit because this is like, what do you need to release, Aries? What do you need to release? You have strife here. You have some female energy manipulating your life. You have dominion over absolutely nothing because the things you have dominion over aren't moving forward. They're stagnant because they're not creating anything. Princess and Page and Knight of Wands, both in reverse. Complete internal spontaneous combustion of all creative energy that's going absolutely nowhere. Three of Wands in reverse. And you're not even waiting for it to go anywhere. Two of Wands, followed prior to that, the Five of Swords. It's almost as if there has been dark magic cast upon your entire lineage to create stagnancy and decay in your life. And the key to undoing it is being in love with your body, whether you're alone or whether you're the High Priestess in front of the entire world. The moment you come into alignment with yourself and your ability to love yourself truly, the way you claim you love others, instead of speaking empty words into the ethers and saying, oh, I love you, But to actually mean it and to back it up would mean that you would have to release the facade. It would mean that you would have to actually say how you feel and allow the wheel to turn. And allowing the wheel to turn means putting to rest that which you were and accepting who you're going to be. And knowing that there's a point in between where there is a transition from fire to water. If the fire isn't moving you forward, try water. You're going to be given an opportunity within the next 24 to 48 hours to improve your life. This opportunity will come to you through nature and natural sources. You will see it probably through a tree, maybe an acorn or something you find along the way, some form of earthly, natural. Sorry, I just noticed I had a scratch right here. It will come to you through the wisdom of the trees. Your world's about to be turned upside down and then upside down again, the wheel and topsy-turvies. And in between the roller coaster you're about to experience in the next 48 hours, you can either do it with kindness or with hesitation. You can either try to control it or feel betrayed by it. But your life is going to be presented with an opportunity to bring it into balance. It is your choice to accept that balance and move forward, or to deny it and stay stuck. Either way, you're going to be given that opportunity. It will come to you through someone wiser. It could be this video you're watching. It could be something you see on the way to a grocery store. It'll be something very small and very demure, something very barely noticeable, but it'll be a seed. And we all know it. One seed can grow an entire forest. You have unfinished business, Aries. You have unfinished business, and you've been too in your fiery energy to be able to see. So your advice is to let the wheel turn and utilize your emotional energy, your watery aspects, so that you can see the blessings on the way to you and accept them instead of burn them off. If you guys are planning any surgeries or medical procedures, consult a Vedic astrologer to see if it's the proper time, because energy is energy, and certain energies are not conducive to have medical procedures done. A reading like this with all that fire and swords, it reminds me of a lot of hot metal. And I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to go deal with a doctor that has hot metal unless they're like cauterizing something. All right, Aries, I'm going to go. Please take care of yourself, drink some water, and be kind. Be kind. Be kind, Aries. There are people in the world that need you. If this reading wasn't about you, Aries, then it's about someone in your life that needs you and they don't know how to reach out, because the Black Madonna, Lady of the Hermits, they suffer in silence. So if you think somebody needs you or your help, if somebody needs money, if somebody needs a hug, reach out a hand to help them. Because your hand, as soon as you reach it out, God will put something in there to give it to someone. And thank you for liking and commenting on these videos. My intent is to reach at least 1,000 or more subscribers soon, so we can start doing live readings while we're out for walks, and I can just take you to different places and we can do different things. I love you. Here's some frankincense. Take care of yourself, Aries.